masks, the faces fade. I traded truth for masquerade. My soul is glass in God's cold hand. Will I rise or sink in sand? My final breath was not the end. The silence asks if I repent. And the judgment shades ashes and glory, written in my name, fighting through the fury, rising from the pain. No chains can hold me, no fear remains. Ashes and glory, running through my veins. past a weight I can't outrun. My life repeats but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the Built an altar out of lies, burn the truth to sanctify. He spoke in tongues, they cheered his name, while children wept beneath his flame. Thorns of the halo, bleeding pride, saints in shadows always hide. Kneel before the beast you made, worship scars and call it faith. Golden robe, but hands are red. His cross was carved from bones of dead. Kissed the ring, ignored the screams. Salvation sold in shattered dreams. He wore the guilt like holy skin. Confessed then sinned again. the crown. beneath the flag of lies. They own your work, they steal your breath, they feed you slow in silent death. System slave, rise or fall, your back's against the bloody wall. Break the chains, ignite the flame, refuse to play their wicked game. more lies. The smoke still rises from our cries. History's dead.